What's the deal? It's your boy Kelly Kel, man. We're back at it with another episode of The Red Room, sponsored by Vibe Energy. And I'm here today with an undiscovered talent from West Covina, California. He's got in comparisons to J. Cole, Childish Gambino, and many more of the greats. My guy Diamonback, man.
What's up, man?
Thanks for pulling up, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Do you enjoy singing on songs when you get the opportunity?
Definitely. I honestly, if I had like Miguel level vocals, I probably wouldn't even be rapping. I put more towards singing, bro. Like that. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about how long you've been making music because from what I remember, it's more relatively new. How long have you been making music now? I know your first tape was 2022. And okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I started rapping towards the end of high school.
Okay.
It just wasn't good. So that's why it was like I knew I could write like dope shit that rhymes. I was creative. I felt like I didn't have so many of the technical parts of it down. My flow was kind of all over the place, you know? And so I was writing a project while I was still in high school. I was like 17, kept writing into my semester of college. And then that tape that I dropped, it was just so rushed. I did like a 10-hour session just getting everything down. And it felt like I had a point to prove, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that rush process it was not for me. So I ended up taking that down and just started working on my craft for some more time before I put out the 20.
So you put out that first tape and you take it down. You're like, nah, I need to go back to the drawing board. What year is that compared to 2022 when you put out your first tape?
2016.
Oh, nice. That's right after high school. What did you get into music for? Was it something that you wanted to do, or were you just like, I want to get bitches and like I know they like rappers, or like what was the inspiration to like start actually laying shit down on wax?
Growing up, I only had a radio in my room. And so I was like the kid on the bus going to school, and I knew all the radio songs. You know, I knew all the words.
No TV, just the radio.
No TV, just straight radio.
Oh, yeah. So you couldn't watch it. You could only hear what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was for a minute.
This nigga had all the insights to all the events and coupons and everything that was out there. Nigga, you heard of Veronica's Insurance?
Yeah, Power 106. You know what I mean? But as I was growing up, it was like I went through so many different phases of I want to do this, or I think I want to do this, and I realized like music's the one thing that always stuck with me.
Yeah,
and I got a real love for it. So
yeah,
why don't I put my time towards that?
The last track that you did was Can't Wait.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, can you kind of break that down for us? So, like the meaning behind it and what you're saying and what you're talking about.
Oh shit.
I mean, you can't hide behind the songs forever.
Yeah. So how do I say this respectfully? It was a chick I was dealing with.
Right.
Some of those bars are legit me telling the story. Like I did a show at a bar in Ontario. And basically made like the night about her, started tripping about stuff. And it was just like, I knew right then, like, oh, I'm gonna put your ass in a song. Like,
yeah, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yeah. Come on, I got a whole mixtape on you.
Yeah, this is all good content. Come on. But yeah, it was it was literally that. Like, I don't know. You talking crazy. I don't have to deal with this. I'm good.
Yeah, no. I could get that vibe. Like, just don't fuck up the piece. You know, exactly. We don't have to work out, and if we do work out, it's because you add to the piece, not take away. Yeah,
exactly.
Now let's get into just a little bit as an artist that's still growing and looking for opportunities and stuff. How much do you invest in music for like the people that maybe there's an artist watching right now that's like in the early stages of this? Give them some realistic things to look forward to, like, because I know there's content, you do studio sessions, you do appearances, show up places, do things. I know you did the Champion series, you're doing shows here and there, like whenever you can get opportunities, like. And it seems like it's still a grind, right? But how much financial investments do you have to do? Time do you have to do, even just to be competitive?
It's definitely a lot of time and money is taxing for like everything. It'll play a part on your mental. Money for studio time gets crazy, especially if you don't go in knowing what you want to do.
Then you do mixing and stuff after that.
You also got to know like that little bit of like ear candy for your music. You want to put a lot of time into knowing how you want your song to be mixed. Like the special effects, all that stuff like definitely plays a part on people's ears want to hear it more. It's not just go in and rap.
Yeah, exactly. What would be some advice that you could give to like a up and coming artist that maybe is in, the first 6 months of making music and they're just figuring it out?
I'm actually still this because I actually met Joey Badass when I was younger. Something he told me when I asked him that was don't do it if it's not from the heart. And that always stuck with me. So yeah, don't half-ass whatever you're about to put out. You know?
Yeah. And I guess that kind of plays into too, like the investment part of it. Like whether I get the return back or not, it's more about like making sure I'm keep going and I'm keeping putting stuff out.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not getting a return and that's what's gonna stop me, then maybe my heart wasn't in the first place. You know. We got your last tape, which was in 2022, and then now we have your new album out, called Intoxicated. And let's talk about it. What are you excited for on the tape? Obviously, it's I would say about 4 years in the making, maybe a little bit less, but riding the wave of the first tape of the first 2022 tape, and then kind of coming out with this one. So yeah, what are you excited about from the fans and what the feedback that you've been getting so far?
This project is definitely it has like some R&B influence to it. I feel like I get such good reception from songs like L Word, All Me. So it was like I want to get more into that.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see, the feedback I get from stepping more into that, and also just some of the topics and some of the songs.
When it comes to, you mentioned like the songs like L Word and All Me, like what do you think the difference is between those tracks and the other tracks on your tapes where you're saying I get good feedbacks from songs like this, I want to make more of those, or try and incorporate those into the future albums? Like what do you think is the difference on those songs?
I think it's the melodies, the harmonizing. I feel like women run everything. Especially in music. I feel like that's why Drake is where he's at. You can't really take him down because women love Drake's music.
Yeah, niggas are gonna get behind whatever a woman wants.
Exactly. You go to the club and they playing the songs that get them going, that gets everybody out on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And so I think they receive those songs better than where I'm getting to a little more like aggressive rapping,
Right.
So yeah, that just, I don't know, that plays on the ears a little bit more. And plus those are songs where I feel like you could play in any environment,
Got you. So it's a little more diverse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would agree with all that. Like just from hearing that and hearing other songs, and you're saying you get better feedback from it. Yeah. I would assume probably because of like the hook writing is very strong in those, and they're catchy and they're good. So like people are like,
thank you.
I like this. And I'm sure you see the reaction too when you perform these songs and the head starts to bob in.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I got the crowd now. For sure. That's what's up, man. Well, that's all the time we got for today, man. So if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, share, do all that. And again, we're here with the one and only Diamondback. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for having me. Go get that Intoxicated, man.
Peace.